The clock on the wall ticked past 2:46 a.m. John rubbed his tired eyes, rewinding the grainy CCTV footage again. His store, books and crannies, was shrouded in darkness, the shelves casting long, eerie shadows. He always checked the security tapes before bed, a habit from his years running the shop alone. There, 2:47 a.m., a flicker of movement. A small, solitary figure materialized near the history aisle. A little girl, her back to the camera, wearing a pale dress. His breath hitched. John lived above the shop. The store had been locked up tight for hours. He scrubbed a hand over his face, fear twisting in his gut. There must be a logical explanation. He spent the next day checking every nook and cranny of the store. No broken windows, no forced entry. He even called the security company, convinced the alarm system had malfunctioned. They assured him everything was in order. Night fell, and dread coiled in John's stomach. He queued up the CCTV feed, 2:46 a.m. His pulse quickened. 2:47 a.m. There she was, the girl. This time, she wandered down the aisle, disappearing behind a tower of books. John's finger trembled over the mouse. Who was she? And how was she getting in? Sleep evaded John. He knew what he had to do. Tonight, he wouldn't watch from the safety of his apartment. He would face the mystery of the midnight girl head on. He settled into a chair near the counter, his heart pounding in his chest. The hours crawled by. He jumped at every creak of the floorboards, every rustle of paper. Then the clock on the wall chimed twice, 2:47 a.m. He held his breath, fear a cold fist squeezing his lungs. She emerged from the same aisle, her face obscured by the shadows. She moved differently tonight, with a strange, unsettling grace. It was as if she were floating. The girl paused, her head tilting slightly. For the first time, John felt as if she were aware of his presence. He wanted to call out to her, ask her who she was, what she wanted. But his voice was trapped in his throat. Then, slowly, deliberately, the girl turned. Her eyes, two dark, bottomless pits, met his, and she smiled. It wasn't the smile of a child. It was something cold, ancient, and infinitely unsettling.